Major Mueller lawsuit filed, conservatives love it. The Democrats seem to be oddly quiet on the topic of Russia these days. Leading up to the Charlottesville incident where one woman was tragically murdered, the left couldn't stop talking about how they thought that the president colluded with Russia to hack the 2016 election. Robert Mueller has been working on the probe into Russia's alleged influence on the election through Special Counsel. After multiple Freedom of Information Act (FOIA) filings into how much Mueller was getting from taxpayers to do his job, there have been no answers. This has prompted government watchdog group Judicial Watch to file a FOIA lawsuit against the U.S. Department of Justice. Many Americans believe that Mueller is on a witch hunt for evidence right now. Judicial Watch stated that they decided to sue the Justice Department because of their failure to respond to a FOIA request from July 10, 2017. The request was for basic information pertaining to how much taxpayer money Mueller was spending, as well as inquiries into his operations. Mueller submitted a budget to the Justice Department. However, the Justice Department failed to disclose any of that information to the public, despite the request. This has caused a healthy amount of speculation as to the contents of Mueller's proposed budget. If there were no items of concern, it stands to reason that Mueller and his team would release that information to the public. That would put many minds to ease regarding the allocation of taxpayer money. This is not the first lawsuit that Judicial Watch is pursuing at present. They have a number of FOIA lawsuits pending at this very moment. Most notably, they have pending lawsuits in regards to the surveillance, unmasking, and the legal leaking of sensitive information that occurred after President Trump was elected. The consensus seems to be that there is no evidence of Trump's collusion with Russia. Taxpayers have no idea how much money they are losing, thanks to the lack of transparency we're seeing in regards to Mueller's budget and intentions. The American people could easily put that money to work elsewhere. The idea that Mueller and company have gone out of their way to reveal information, such as salaries, is shady at best. If Mueller wanted to really strive for transparency, it would take mere minutes to make the contents of his budget known. Instead, the Mueller team have declined to do or say anything. They are, effectively, non-compliant up to this point. It's a shame that our president has to deal with such strident extremists who serve the express purpose of discrediting him. Everywhere he turns, there are Democrats attempting to halt his progress. The country is waking up to the idea that the Trump-Russia story was pure propaganda in an attempt to turn the American people against Trump. It may have worked with the majority of Democrats, but for those paying attention, there are clear signs of a scam. We will know more when the Judicial Watch court filings are processed. Mueller and his team